Hello everyone, this is Manish Yadav, your English teacher. Today we are going to start an English topic that is studied in grammar voice. Today I will tell you what is voice, what are its importances, why to study voice, why to study the importance of this topic, how does it play an important role in our English literature, its formation. Going through this topic, we could be able to frame new sentences, we would be able to transform all the sentences into passive voice. First of all, let you know it is a part of speech. Okay, in English grammar, this topic is most important topic. It is also important in terms of transformation, syntax, and many more uses in the grammar. If we are known to this topic, we can easily communicate by framing and forming many sentences. It helps us to communicate better. Now, voice are two types. First, active voice and second, passive voice. Most of the sentences are in active voice. For example, recently we were studying the topic tense in English grammar. All the sentences we write in tense is active voice. But when do we change those active sentences into passive voice? Today we'll know. Why do we change active sentences into passive voice? First reason, if we want to highlight the object of active sentence. What is object? What is subject? First of all, let you know, I have written a sentence on the board. This is he does his work. He is subject in this sentence. There are two parts of sentence, subjective part and predicative part. Means subject and second predicate. This is subject of this sentence. The subject is the doer of action. He denotes action. He does action. So he is doing action in this sentence, and work is object. Okay, work is object, means the word which receives the action done by its subject is known as object. There are two kinds of object. First, direct object, and second, indirect object. How to find which one is direct object and which one is indirect object? If we are making question with what and whom, definitely will get object in the sentence. If we are making question by using what, we'll get direct object, and if we use whom, we'll get indirect object. These are two key to find object out in a sentence. So if we are using what does he do, do is main verb in this sentence and does is the simple form of the main verb. Es has been added to the verb. So do, if we separate es from do is the base form of main verb, and when we add es to this verb, it will be known as simple form of the main verb. So he does his work. Okay, his work. Both words will be known as object in this sentence. His work is done by him if we change into passive voice. Second condition, when do we change into passive voice? If we are going to change a sentence into passive voice, it is compulsory that main verb must be transitive verb. The main verb of sentence must be a transitive verb, or else we cannot change it to passive voice. But here, how to know that the verb is transitive or intransitive verb? Very simple concept. If the verb has accepted an object in the sentence, it will be definitely a transitive verb. If there is no object in the sentence, the verb will be known as intransitive verb. Okay, transitive, intransitive. We can say akarmak and sakarmak. Transitive is known as sakarmak kriya, intransitive is known as akarmak kriya. Okay, so the verb which accepts an object is known as transitive verb. The verb which do not accept a verb or object has not been written in a sentence is known as intransitive verb. Why to change? When to change? If the verb of sentence is transitive word, we can easily change into passive voice. If it is intransitive, we cannot change into passive voice. In this sentence, does is transitive verb because his work is object in this sentence. Does accepts the object his work. What does he do? वो क्या करता है? अपना काम करता है. Definitely the reply will be अपना काम करता है. So the verb does is a transitive verb. So we can easily transform into passive voice. Okay, I told you two things. First, transitive, intransitive, and direct and indirect object. Okay, transitive verb will be those verbs which accept object. Intransitive which do not accept object, or object has not been written in the sentence. So the verb is known as intransitive. Second thing, direct object and indirect object. Okay, if object is not there in a sentence, it is an intransitive verb. So no need to change or transform into passive voice. This is very clear concept. Next thing. Now, how to change this sentence into passive? He does his work. First of all, his work is object in this sentence. We need to write it as subject of passive sentence. His work. His work. His work. Now, this is present indefinite tense simple sentence. Okay, so is and are, the auxiliary is and are used while changing into passive voice. So his work is now past participle of the main verb. It's compulsory, mandatory to write only past participle of the main verbs while transforming an active sentence into passive sentence. I hope it will be clear to everyone. His work is do, did, done, as we know. So done. His work is done by present him. Him. He is subjective case. It will be changed into objective case. So him is objective case of he. That is why I have written him. By him. Full stop. His work is done by him. It's clear? Now, we need to learn a few things in terms of knowing rules, regulations, concepts. What are those concepts? What are those things to learn? First thing, subject, object and their cases. Case. What is case? In Hindi, karak. Case is known as karak in Hindi. There are three kinds of case in English. First, subjective case, which is known as nominative case as well. Second, objective case. Third, possessive case. Under possessive case, we learn two things: possessive adjective, and second thing is possessive pronoun. So, what is subjective case, what is objective case, and what is a possessive case? Let you know. Already, as for the previous knowledge of ours, we know about person. Okay, we know about person. It is three kinds: first person, second person and third person. Okay, what is first person? I, we. Both pronouns are known as first person. Second person, you. These all are personal pronouns. Okay, personal pronouns are three types: I, me first person, you second person, and third he, she, it, and last they, and all the naming words. Naming words are known as third person. I, me, this is first person. It is known as subjective or nominative case. We can write subjective or nominative case. Clear? Now its objective case. What will be its objective case? Let you know. Objective case. I, it will be me. We, it will be us. Okay, objective of I will be me. We will be us. You will be same. You, he, him, she, her, it, they, them, and naming verbs will be as usual. Now this is subjective or nominative, this is objective case of these persons. Now under possessive case, we study two kinds of things. First, possessive adjective, and second, possessive pronoun. What is possessive adjective? Me will be mine. Us will be our. You will be your. Him will be his. Her. Okay. It's. Them. Their. Okay. Them. Their. Now, second possessive thing is known as possessive pronoun. What will be possessive case of possessive adjectives, which is known as pronoun? My will be changed into mine and ours. Yours, his will be as usual. Her is changed into hers. Its will be as usual. Its, and their it is changed into theirs. This is the chart of case which must be known to every student while going to this topic wise. Okay, first thing you have to know about transitive and intransitive verb, thereafter object, direct object and indirect object, how to find it out in a sentence, whether object is there or not. Second thing, past participle of every main verbs, because all the verbs will be written into past participle form while going through passive voice. Okay, second thing, chart of case, how many types of persons, how many types of case, and what will be their subjective, objective or possessive case, because you will find so many words while going to this topic to change into passive voice. If you is there, so what will be its possessive case, possessive adjective, what will be its subjective. If him is there, so what will be its subjective case. If them is there, so what will be its possessive case. It is compulsory to know everything. Thereafter you can correctly transform all the sentences into passive voice. Second thing, tense. Let you know about tense. Okay, there are 12. Mainly there are 3 kinds of tense, but under every heading we study 4 other kinds of tense. So it will be 12 kinds of tense. But we can transform only 8 tenses into passive voice. Okay, let you know the tense. First thing, three parts are 3 kinds of present. Present indefinite, present indefinite tense, present continuous and present perfect. Present perfect tense. Same in past indefinite, past indefinite tense, past continuous tense and past perfect tense. Okay, in future only we can transform into passive. Future indefinite, future indefinite tense and future indefinite tense, and thereafter future perfect tense. Okay, these are 8 tense to be changed into passive voice. Rest of the tense couldn't be changed or transformed into passive voice. Remember always. Now I am going to erase the matter. Now I will tell you the very first kind of tense, that is past indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense. How to transform into passive voice? First of all, let us take an example. They read a book. Okay, the first and very first example, they read a book. वो एक किताब पढ़ते हैं. Now, what did I tell you? First of all, we have to know that the verb of sentence is transitive or intransitive. The verb is read. How to know? We have to make questions. What or whom? What do they read? वो क्या पढ़ते हैं? So the answer will be a book. Definitely, object is there. So the verb is transitive. Now we can easily transform this sentence into passive voice. First of all, we have to consider the object of the sentence as subject of passive sentence. A book. A book. Okay. Present indefinite tense. The verb which is retained while we change or transform into passive voice is, am, and are. Is, am, are. Okay, is, am, are. Now, a book is singular. It is singular number. The number of this word is singular. So a book accepts is. Is. Now, read, past participle of this word. Read, read, read. The spelling will be same, but pronunciation will be different. A book is read now by they. As I told you to learn the chart of case. They, it's a subjective case. So what is objective case of they? I wrote them over there, so it will be them. Full stop. A book is read by them. This is the passive sentence of this aforementioned or aforewritten active sentence. That's it. In this lecture video, we would study further in the next video.